I spend 12 hours a day just putting one screw in the iPhone. My name is Jian Zhang. I work in a Pegatron Apple factories in Shanghai. So what I do is just put one screw that fasten the speaker to the back case of the iPhone. We will start in the factories at 7:30 and then we will spend 12 hours inside of the factories. But actually we only do 10.5 hours work because the break time is deducted. You get bored because you're just repeatedly doing the same thing. The amounts that I get is 3,100 yen. I think that's around $450. It's per month, but it's included the base salary plus the overtime wages. We only take a break once a week on Sunday. During my time there, I think there are about 70,000 workers inside of the factories. The factory is pretty big. The whole factories have 7 sub-factories, but they are all in one main campus. There are required uniform. We have a blue hat, and then we have the pink shirt and the blue pants. But we only get one set of it. And workers also wear sleepers. We have a locker room. That's where workers change their clothes, put their phones, their keys, all the medals. Some workers, very rarely, they do have iPhones. But most of the workers, they use some kind of China-produced phones, which are cheaper. We need to swipe our card. And then they have face recognition, and then the door will open and you get in. After you get in, you wait in line to go through a metal detector. But that was during the time that I was producing iPhone 6s. When I was producing iPhone 7, they increased their security level. When I get into the 4th floor, I need to swipe my card again and go through another metal detector. One thing that shocked me most, I think, is the attitude of the manager. Yelling at workers is kind of a routine in the factories. There are still some facilities or mechanisms that prevents workers committing suicide. They have the nets in the stairs, and also all the windows. They have this ceiling cage where you can jump from the window. So we live in a dorm, and there are multiple dorms in the factories. Some are located inside of the main campus, some are off campus. My dorm is off campus. We need to take a shuttle bus, which is about 10 minutes. So inside of the room, 8 people live together, but in one floor, we only have one restroom and one bathroom for shower. It's shared by about 200 people because we have about 20-ish rooms in one floor. Workers generally do 2 things. They either stay in their dorm to watch movies on their phone, or they go to internet cafe to play video games. And the games they play are like League of Legends and something like that. There are different spots that you can have food inside of the factories. One of them, the one that we have most, is inside the factory workshop building. They have 8 types of combo. Some of them are just noodles and with no meat and just some vegetable. Those are the cheap ones, which is like 5 yuan. So in the factories, I saw a lot of workers are male. The age is like 18 to 30. They're very social, they're very friendly, and everybody have a very interesting life and very unique characteristics. Typically in the weekend, they go out of the campus because there is a very big market very close to the campus where there's a lot of restaurants. People get roast chicken sometimes as a treat for their weekend. And people get beer and have a gathering together. But those only happens in Sunday typically. You're not allowed to drink inside of the dorm, and also you're not allowed to smoke in the dorm. And when you were drunk or you're wasted, you're not allowed to get into the dorm because there are some cases that workers fight because of that. The turnover rate is very high in the factories. People left after 2 weeks or a month. I won't say people are proud of their work, but I would say that they just consider it a job that can give them money. Somehow you feel exciting. Typically at the end of the day, when the line manager is counting down saying that we have 500 pieces left, 200 pieces, you see workers are smile, they talk with each other, and that was the moments that you feel really good at the end of the day.